Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. I hope you're doing well. So today we have a nice relaxing perfume rotation video. As you can see here, we have a perfume tray. My plan was to stick to those fragrances kind of throughout the whole month until the end of February. But what we're actually going to do is we're gonna change this tray up a little bit. Some of these perfumes really have not been getting worn, and there are like other fragrances that are not on the tray that have been getting worn. So I wanted to kind of switch some of these out. So get yourself comfortable, grab a wee drink if you would like to. Today I'm just sipping on some hot water. So what I want to do first of all actually is go through some of the fragrances from this tray that I have been loving over the last few weeks. I do have some layering combinations that I've been thoroughly enjoying, and I will go through those first of all with you guys today. Now, the first layering combination that I have been absolutely loving is a new one that I have recently discovered. It's these two fragrances here layered together. So we have Blue Turquoise from Armani Privé and the original Alien Eau de Parfum. So I have been absolutely loving these two together. It's kind of an unlikely combination, I suppose, but they do work incredibly well together. So what I did is I sprayed this fragrance first, my Alien Eau de Parfum, and then I would top up with this fragrance here. And they smell absolutely incredible together, you guys. Like, it's amazing. So I've been really enjoying these two together. One day, funnily enough, I even added in some of my Alien Fusion. So I sprayed Alien, then I sprayed Blue Turquoise, and then I sprayed a light misting of Alien Fusion kind of in the air, and I walked through it. So I finished off with some of the Alien Fusion, and I know it might sound like a bit of a funny concoction, like all three of these together, but trust me, it smells incredible. So that was a really nice wee scent discovery of mine recently. It was also nice to get some use out of my Alien Fusion, seeing as this is a fragrance I was actually taking a break from. I will leave a card to that video in case you missed it, but I did do a video talking about the perfumes I was actually going to put away in a box and completely take like a break from, because I hadn't been enjoying them actually. This was one of those perfumes, and I gave it another try the other day when I was layering it with these, and I did really enjoy it. So this one is out of the sin bin and back into my main collection now, because I have like enjoyed it again, which is quite nice actually, because that's a fragrance that I've always loved, and I was a bit surprised when I actually wanted to take a break from it in the first place, if you know what I mean. So I would say these three are going to be staying on my tray. I'm going to move them onto here for now until I've like cleared this one off and made some room, and then I will add them back on. But for now I'm just going to move them over here until I move them back onto the main tray. So that was the first layering combination that I really enjoyed. The next one I'm going to mention is another really good one that I would recommend to you, and it is Sofia by Sofia Vergara with my little La Vie est Belle. I was aware of the fact that I hadn't been wearing this one enough, so I made a conscious effort to wear it one day, and I wasn't really, it was okay, I just didn't like how earthy or like mossy it was smelling. Like it wasn't sweet enough for me that day. So I thought about adding some of this fragrance into there, because to me they have a similar scent profile anyway, but this one is quite a lot sweeter. So I thought I would add a little bit of my La Vie est Belle to this fragrance, and it was a winning combination. In many ways, to me, they kind of smell alike. Like there are quite a lot of crossovers between La Vie est Belle and Sofia, kind of regardless. Another fragrance that I feel kind of falls under the same category is the Coco Mademoiselle. So they all kind of remind me of each other in some ways, but like I say, these two have a similar scent profile, and I think that's why they work so well together when they're actually layered. This fragrance here, I believe La Vie est Belle has a note of praline in there. It definitely has quite a lot of sweetness. I believe there's orange blossom as well in here. Like, it's a very, very sweet perfume, a sweet, bright, celebratory, slightly punchy kind of fragrance, you know? And this one is just a bit more toned down, although it is still very strong. It's just not as sweet. So when I layered these two together, they kind of balanced each other out a lot, actually. The level of sweetness was kind of more where I wanted it to be. And because they're both very strong perfumes, they lasted like all day. I think it would be quite a nice one to try as well if you were getting slightly tired of either Sophia or La Vie Belle. Like, they are both quite popular fragrances. I would say La Vie Belle more so, but you know what I mean. If you were maybe getting a little bit tired of wearing just one on its own, you could add in a little bit of the other and it just changes it up a little bit. It gives it a little bit of a different feel. And that was another really nice layering combination. I'm gonna, I think I'll keep both of these on my tray moving forward because I really did enjoy that. It's such a nice, easy-going, go-to type of scent, quite versatile. I did wear this combination to work. Actually, it was a really nice one to wear to work. I feel it would be kind of a nice confidence-boosting, feminine, polished, you know, on the ball type of scent to wear. Let me know if you have tried either of these fragrances, like alone or together. But that is Sophia by Sofia Vergara and La Vie Belle, my little miniature. So those were my layering combinations, and now I'll just quickly go through a few of my most worn, most loved perfumes over the last few weeks. So we have Narciso Poudre, of course, no surprises there. I do love this fragrance, and I have been wearing it like so much lately. I think this was my scent of the day on Valentine's Day, actually. Yeah, I think it was Narciso Poudre, and if I remember correctly, I believe the evening before Valentine's Day I was wearing Narciso for her eau de toilette. So yep, lots of love for these Narciso fragrances. They do get worn quite a lot, especially this one here. So this is definitely going to stay on my tray moving forward. So that's going to go there just now. And yeah, so has this one, funnily enough. Now, this was one of the Narciso fragrances that I wasn't actually wearing that much until I put it onto this tray. So I think that was a really good move, popping this one on here, because it was getting a little bit forgotten about in my drawer. So I think having it out on the tray, it just reminded me to wear it, and I'm really glad about that because it is a stunning scent. I have definitely been wearing this one a lot more these days, ever since I put it on the tray, you know, so that's been fantastic, and I do want to keep this one on the tray. So this one will be staying. Another fragrance that I really enjoyed wearing, and this one kind of surprised me, to be honest. It's not one that I expected to wear or like really enjoy wearing so much, especially when the weather has still been like pretty cold here in Scotland, and that's actually Mongerland's Sparkling Bouquet. So I wore this fragrance out on like a breakfast date, and it was really lovely. This nice, refreshing but still substantial, aromatic, sweet kind of fragrance, slightly fruity, not too sweet either, just very easy to wear, nice casual, easy reach type of fragrance, perfect for every day, any sort of occasion really, but it was particularly nice on my little breakfast outing, so I do want to keep this one on my tray actually. I do, because I actually really enjoyed wearing it. It's nice to be getting some more use out of it because for a while it was getting forgotten about. And also, to be fair, it's not exactly the type of fragrance I would associate with the colder months, so that's kind of why it wasn't really getting worn as well. But I will be keeping this one on my tray. I think it's a really gorgeous, youthful, dewy, light-hearted, happy, flirty kind of scent. Very, very easy to wear. And it's really funny because I remember, I think this used to be in my declutter category. Like, I mentioned this in a declutter video before, I think. And it's one of those fragrances that I'm just so glad I held on to. Do you know what I mean? So that one is Mongerland Sparkling Bouquet. It will be staying on my tray, so I'm just going to move it over there for now. Another fragrance that I really enjoyed wearing that was not actually on my tray was Mongerland Intense. So I will be adding this one on. I wore this the other day to work and it was just absolutely stunning, you guys. I mean, it's a very strong perfume. I talked about it in my recent video about beast mode fragrances. It's very strong, but it's not obnoxious. And it's the kind of fragrance that you can rely on kind of gentle wafts of a heavenly scent throughout the day. And it won't fade, but it's not too obnoxious either. It's just the soft, cocooning, velvety fragrance, absolutely divine. And it's a bit of a darker, richer, more sensual mood than the original, and of course more so than the Sparkling Bouquet. So I think it'll be nice to have this on the tray to offer like a little bit of variation within the Mongerland line, if you know what I mean. So that's going to stay on my tray. I'll just pop it there with my Sparkling Bouquet fragrance. I'm not sure, I might even add in my 100ml of original Mongerland. I might very well add that one onto the tray later on as well. I don't have it on my desk like right now, but I can run and grab it. I think I will add that onto the tray as well though, because I do love the whole Mongerland line. They are very easy to wear, and I think I will be adding that one on as well. Another fragrance that I've been enjoying wearing a lot is Amorous Femme from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and as I've mentioned in my recent videos, this is a perfume that I reserve more for work now. It's quite a cold fragrance with that iris and with the bright kind of citrusy nature. Very polished and put together and feminine, and kind of sharp in nature as well. So it's a really nice fragrance for wearing to work. It lasts all day as well, so it's really fantastic from the point of view of not having to top up throughout the day, you know. So I'm going to keep this one on my tray going forward. It's going to be my easy reach work perfume, and that is Amorous Femme from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. The next fragrance I've really been enjoying wearing, and this won't come as any surprise at all, is not Mongerland, it's Black Opium. This one here, this is my limited edition bottle with this cute little pattern on it. This has been one of my easy reach scents lately. It's been getting quite a lot of love, so this will be staying on my tray going forward. And the other fragrance that I've really been enjoying recently is Twilight from Lush. This is a nice easy reach for evenings or cozy days in. It's just a very comforting, powdery, cloudy, sweet lavender and aromatic kind of scent. It's very, very cozy, very comforting, and just really enjoyable. So I will be keeping this one on my tray. It's just so easy to like spray as well. It has that really nice kind of sprayer on there, and it just smells so nice, honestly. Just so like relaxing and calming, and quite addicting, to be honest. Quite an addicting fragrance, this one here. So I would really recommend it. I believe it's £20 for 200ml, so incredibly good value. And this is another fragrance that is very good for lasting. It's a very strong fragrance, even though it's a body mist. So I would really recommend it. But anyway, that's Twilight from Lush. It will be staying on my tray. It's absolutely stunning, and I would say it's my favourite body spray of the moment. And now we have these perfumes here left on the tray. These ones have unfortunately not been getting a lot of love at all. These have been my least worn actually since I put this tray together. For a while I was really enjoying the combination of Sea Fiori and Étoile de Nuit, and I do still really, really like them together. It's one of my best like layering combination discoveries for sure. But for one reason or another, they've just not been getting a lot of love over the last few weeks. So I think for now, I'm going to leave them off the tray and use the space for some other fragrances that I've been enjoying. So that's those two that will be coming off. I'll just move them over here just now. And these two body mists here, they've not been really getting a lot of love either, to be honest. I don't know what it is about them. Like, they don't last very well, to be honest. It's sort of like a quick little brief smell, and then they fade really quickly. So I mean, they smell nice, but I don't really have much else to say about them, to be honest. So I don't think they'll be staying on my tray. I did wear them a few times, and like, they are pleasant and everything. They're nice to kind of just freshen up, like maybe throughout the day or like of an evening, but they're nothing really that special to me. Like they don't really inspire me. They're not really that incredible, and they are not that strong as well, you know? So they're going to be coming off, I think. So I'm just going to move them over here for now. So that's the body mists gone. And these ones here haven't been getting worn either, you guys. So Linterdy Intense. This one has not been getting worn, and that's quite surprising to me because I do really like this fragrance. I've talked about it a lot on my channel lately, and it is a really good one, but I think it's quite a thick, powdery, intoxicating, creamy, like heady kind of scent, and I've just not really been in the mood for that these days, to be honest. It is a really good one, but something about this scent has almost made me feel like slightly nauseous just when I've smelt it out the bottle, and that's really new to me because like I say, I've really loved this one. I've worn it quite a lot since I purchased it, but just in recent weeks, whenever I've gone to smell this one, it's really not been the kind of fragrance I would want to wear. I found it like a little bit too heady and just a bit too like thick and creamy, to the point of just, yeah, making me feel slightly nauseous when I've smelt it. So for that reason, it's going to come off my tray. I'm going to move this one off because I've not really been loving it as much lately. I don't really know why, but there you have it. And now we're left with these three fragrances here, and these have also not really been getting a lot of love at all. We have Black Opium Intense, and this has kind of always been one of my least worn, most forgotten about perfumes, and I was really hoping that by having it on this tray where I can see it like every day, I was hoping that I would wear it more as a result, and it just has not happened at all. So I will be taking this one off. I find it quite awkward to wear it. It's not really an easy reach. I would say it's more of an intoxicating, mature, like sophisticated mood, more seductive and everything, more so than the original. And I feel it's more suited to like evening occasions, or I don't really know, to be honest. It's just one that I find like kind of difficult to know when to wear it. So that's Black Opium Intense. It will be coming off my tray for now. Tea Nude de Soirée from Goutal is a perfume that I really, really like. It's relatively new to my collection, and for a while I was wearing it a fair bit, but for some reason it's kind of been a little bit forgotten about. I think I will keep it on my tray though, even though it's been one of my least worn perfumes. I will keep it on my tray because the fragrance itself, it's this nice fruity patchouli type of scent, very, very sophisticated and elevated, and not too sweet either. So it is a really nice, versatile, classy fragrance. Quite well suited to all year round actually, but in particular spring. So I will be keeping this on my tray because I actually want to get more use out of it. So I'm going to leave it on and we'll see how I get on. And last up on the tray we have Lipstick Fever from Juliette Has a Gun. Now this is a fragrance I decanted some of my bottle into this really cute atomizer bottle. This is from Primark actually. A few of you were asking over on Instagram. This one was from Primark, and it's really, really cute and really nice to use and everything like that. But I don't know if it's some weird psychological thing, but because it's in this bottle that I'm not really familiar with, I've just not been like reaching for it. I think because it's not as easy to just spray on as the normal bottles. I don't really know, I'm assuming that's the reason, but it's just not been getting worn at all. And it is a fragrance that I used to wear more when it was just when I used it from my regular bottle. So I think maybe because it's been in this new like style of bottle, I've just kind of like not really been used to it, or I've maybe forgotten which fragrance was actually in here, if you know what I mean. But for one reason or another, it's not been getting worn, so I think I'll take it off my tray. But I'll probably leave it on display somewhere, so I'll probably put it on one of my shelves because it's so cute. And I might use it on occasion, you know, if I just put it like on one of my shelves or something. So that is Lipstick Fever from Juliet Has a Gun, a fragrance that I really enjoy, but I've not been wearing it like at all lately. Okay, so we've made a start by putting this fragrance, or rather leaving this fragrance on there, and we do also have the fragrances that I have been wearing here. So I will start moving these over onto my tray. I think I'll put the taller ones kind of at the back. My Twilight, I will pop it here with the sprayer facing that way so it doesn't kind of get in the way of my other perfumes. We have Narciso Rodriguez for her Eau de Toilette. We have my Alien Fusion, which has redeemed itself and is now back on my tray and out of the sin bin. My beloved Blue Turquoise, which is staying on my tray here, or maybe there. We have, of course, my beloved Black Opium, which is staying, nice, comforting, easy reach, sweet scent. Then we have my Narciso Poudre, which is staying. It's a fragrance that I enjoy very much. My Amorous Femme, which is my new go-to work perfume. I'm going to move this one over here so the pom-pom's sticking out that way. I'll put them in roughly just now, and then I might come back and kind of rearrange them, but I'll just sort of roughly pop them in at the moment. My two Mongerlan fragrances kind of next to each other there. My Alien perfume, which I might fit just there. My tiny little La Vie Belle, which I will put just kind of at the front there. So there we have the start of my new perfume tray, coming along quite nicely, I would say. It's already looking a lot better than it was, just because I am really enjoying these perfumes a lot more than some of the other ones that I moved off. What I'll probably do, all the ones that I wasn't wearing, I'm going to move onto this tray now. So I'll just, whoops-a-daisy, I'll just quickly move all of these ones over until I decide like what to do with them, to be honest. It might be good to actually see at a glance which fragrances they are, you know, the ones that I've not been loving. So I'm gonna just put them all together here so I can see at a glance. Is that all of them? Oh, there was this one as well, my Sea Fiori. So I'll just pop this one over here. So these are all the fragrances that have not been getting any love. Like, I've not been drawn to these. I think the main reason I've not been wearing these two is just because I was giving some other ones a chance. So it's not that I don't enjoy them. Like, I really, really like these two together as a layering combination. So I think I was more making a conscious effort to actually leave those. So I think that's why they've ended up being my least worn over the last few weeks. So it's more these ones here that I'm not like drawn to, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's coming along quite nicely, I would say. There are a few fragrances that I've been wearing lately that were not on my tray, so I have them here actually. So funnily enough, one evening I sprayed some of this, and I know it's a really light, like coconutty, summery fragrance, but I was really in the mood for a mood-lifting fragrance, just something lighthearted and fun to kind of lift my spirits. So I sprayed some of this, and it was really quite enjoyable. So I don't think I'm going to put it on the tray because it's too much of a summer perfume to me, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Like, I had a wee spritz of this one evening to kind of lift my spirits, and it was really quite nice. So that was my Lannery Trésor Nude Eau de Toilette from Lancôme. Really nice fragrance, quite long lasting as well for an Eau de Toilette. I've also been wearing more of this one, which was quite a hit or miss fragrance for me, but last night I wore some of this, like over the last few days I've been wearing this one. I don't know if I want to actually put it on my tray, or do I? I think I might put it on my tray for now, and then I can always just take it off, you know. I'll just pop this one on here because it is one I was trying to wear more often, so I will put that on there for now. I've also been wearing my Angel Eau de Toilette here or there. It's a really nice perfume. I think because it takes up quite a lot of space, I'm not actually going to put it on the tray. Or could I? Maybe I could. I suppose I could put it on the tray, it's just there were others that I wanted to put on as well. No, I think I'll put it next to the tray, but it still counts as being on the tray. You know what I mean? That leaves a little bit more space there. But I have been enjoying this one. It's such a nice easy reach, very fluffy, quite fruity. Reminds me of powdered cocoa and hot chocolates without being too sickly, so that's one I've been really enjoying. That's the Angel Eau de Toilette. Oh, actually, that reminds me, something I do want to add onto the tray is my hair mist, my Angel hair mist. I think in general, I am going to try and use more of my hair mists because they kind of sit there not getting used. And I think they are a really nice thing to use to like complement your actual perfume and things like that. So I am going to be using, or I'm going to try and remember to use my hair mist whenever I reach for this one. And similarly, I think I will pop on my other hair mist. So I have one from Xerjoff. It's the hair mist of Grand Ballot. This fragrance smells quite a lot like Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy, just the original one. Quite a nice honeysuckle, slightly fruity, berry, caramelly kind of fragrance. Really nice and feminine and perfect for spring, actually. So that one could be really lovely, to be honest, for this time of year. So I will add that one kind of near the front there, I think. Just like so. And my other hair mist that I will add in is my Black Opium hair mist, this one here. Seeing as I have my Black Opium in my tray as well, I think this might be a really nice one to accompany it. As far as hair mists go, this is not one of my favourites, to be honest. I would say these two are definitely a lot better. They smell more like the actual perfume, whereas this one smells like a weaker hairspray like version of Black Opium. Like it's quite pared back from the actual fragrance, which was kind of disappointing, but I still think it's worth keeping and I'll just try and use it up, you know what I mean? So I'm going to pop this one on as well. So I have like a few hair mists. I might actually move these ones around. Yep, so have those ones there and still some space in the middle there. So a fragrance that I want to wear more actually is my Beautiful My Way from Armani. This is a really nice springtime scent actually, so this is one that I want to start wearing more. It's quite a nice easy reach actually. Really nice tuberose, orange blossom and vanilla kind of fragrance with bergamot and cedarwood, I believe. Really, really nice, sweet, bubblegummy, tuberose, bright, dewy fragrance. So I'm gonna pop this one onto my tray there. And I think I was going to put on my Danger from Roche Parfums, but I don't think there's enough room for it. I might just leave this one kind of out, just like I've done with my Angel Eau de Toilette. I'll leave these two there so that I can still wear them. And the other fragrance that I want to add onto my tray is Alpha Pink from Belle Centre. This fragrance basically smells a lot like Baccarat Rouge to me, and it's a really nice, like, feminine, flirty fragrance, quite nice and sweet with a marine ambergris quality in there. Perfect for every day, really. I imagine it would be quite nice to layer with, seeing as Baccarat Rouge, like that kind of fragrance DNA, it's quite easy to layer with. I am looking forward to wearing this one kind of on its own as well though, because it is quite nice on its own. Very like sweet and feminine with like a mineral quality in there. Really, really nice. So I'm going to be popping this one on. I might move my Alien. Put my Alien in there and I will move this one here. So that's looking pretty full actually. I was planning on adding some more. Like I kind of wanted to add in my Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. So I will count this one as being on the tray, but there's not enough room for it. So I'll just pop that one there for now as well. And I will leave the rest, I think. I think that's enough. Could I fit this one on? I'm not sure if I could fit this one on as well. Maybe I could. Try and clear some space. Not really ideal. I might, like, after I finished filming, I'll have a move around of these and I will try and fit on my Libre Intense as well. This is a really nice, refreshing lavender scent. I know it's quite a deep and intoxicating fragrance, as well, but to me it has an invigorating quality from the lavender, and just in general I do find this one to be quite invigorating. I quite like reaching for it in the mornings if I'm going out for breakfast or things like that, so I do want to keep this one on the tray, or add it on rather, and I will make room for it somehow. So that's Libre Intense from YSL. There we go. So there we have it, you guys. That is my new filled tray, and some other ones that I want to wear as well. I did kind of want to wear I wanted to add this one on as well. This one is Narciso, the white cube. I did kind of want to add that one on, but there's definitely no room for it, so I will just kind of leave it out and wear it when I want, really. And these other ones, I'm undecided about those, to be honest, but there we have it. These are the perfumes that I'm going to be wearing or trying to get through over the next few weeks or so. I've decided not to put any pressure on myself to stick to this tray for any length of time, you know, like if I feel fed up with it, I will just do a rotation, so it could even be like a weekly rotation or every few weeks. I'll just see how I get on, really. I'm not going to put a time on it. So there we have my new tray. Let me know what you think of these perfumes in the comments section. Let me know what's on your perfume tray at the moment if you have a tray, and just let me know how you're doing as well. It's always so lovely to hear from you guys in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below for new perfume videos every single week. Take care, and I can't wait to see you again very soon on my next video. Take care. Bye.